All right, peeps. So we're on that very last signpost, 3 big questions. So, duh, they're questions because they're called 3 big questions. And basically, it is important when we read to ask ourselves lots of stuff, right? It's important to ask ourselves things, especially if we're not interested in the story, because we have to understand what we can gain from the reading. Let's say that you're reading a nonfiction article, maybe the one that you're reading right after you get done with these. And you're looking through all of these, the top 5 ones, and you're like, I don't really know if any of these apply, and I think I'd rather ask myself one of these 3 big questions. The first thing you should know, you only have to answer one of the big questions. So when you choose this signpost, you don't have to do all 3. You could just do one, or you can do some of them, or all 3. It doesn't matter. But essentially, there are 3 questions that apply to any nonfiction piece. Okay, 1. What did the author think or assume I already knew before reading this? Maybe you're reading something about Star Wars, and it's this like fan fiction piece, and this author is talking about his opinion on Star Wars, right? What is he going to assume that you knew and had any like knowledge about before reading this blog? He's going to maybe assume that you understand Star Wars. Now, I didn't mean to confuse you with the fiction, but the blog or the person's words as their opinion about Star Wars would be a nonfiction piece, right? Number 2, what surprised me while reading, after reading this information? So basically, what was totally something in this article that I was like, whoa, I had no idea. That is very fascinating, or really gross, or that's incredible, right? What is a fact? What is a sentence? What is a specific paragraph or word or page of the article that impresses you and kind of might stick with you? What is something that, when it says surprise, basically, what is just something that actually you kind of go, wow, I had no idea? That would be something you could write for that second big question. The third big question is, within this text, what challenged, changed, or confirmed what I knew about the topic? This is kind of like contrast and contradictions, except for it's kind of just acknowledging, like, how did I come into reading this article and how has it really changed what I think about the topic? Maybe if it's like a thesis or an opinion article, it might really change how you think about something. Or maybe it totally makes your opinion stronger because you read something that has to do with the way you already think about a topic, and it has really confirmed what you already thought and knew. So there are 3 big questions when you're reading a nonfiction article. If you can't really apply it to any of the other nonfiction signposts, those 3 are a wealth of inquiry to ask yourself before or after or during your nonfiction article reading. So that is 3 big questions. Go on to your next signpost.